This is an L sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. The link to the PDF document is in the first comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Let's start off by talking about the old buildings. Have you visited many old buildings in your city?
Yes, I've visited a few old buildings in my city, like the historic town hall and an old cathedral. They're fascinating because they tell us a lot about the past. I enjoy walking through them and imagining what life was like back then.
Do you think we should keep old buildings in cities?
Yes, I believe we should preserve old buildings. They're an important part of our history and culture, and they make a city unique. Modern buildings can be built anywhere, but old ones hold memories and stories that shouldn't be lost.
Would you prefer to live in an old building or a modern house?
I'd prefer to live in a modern house because it's usually more comfortable and energy efficient. However, I wouldn't mind visiting or staying in an old building for a short time to enjoy its charm and historical feel.
Are there any famous old buildings in your country?
Yes, there are many, like the Tower of London or Edinburgh Castle. They're popular tourist spots and showcase the architectural styles of the past. People often visit them to learn about history and admire their unique designs.
Do old buildings in your city attract tourists?
Yes, they do. Old buildings are often landmarks that draw visitors because of their beauty and history. Tourists love taking photos and learning about the stories behind these structures, which also helps support local businesses.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a person who likes to buy goods at lower prices. You should say who this person is, what goods they like to buy at lower prices, how they find these lower prices, and explain why they like buying goods at lower prices.
One of my close friends, Sarah, loves to shop for goods at lower prices. She has a knack for finding the best deals and discounts on almost anything. I remember one time when we went shopping together at a local market, and I was amazed by her ability to negotiate prices so effectively. She even taught me a few tricks about comparing prices and knowing when to buy for the best deals. Sarah's interest in finding affordable goods started a few years ago when she was saving up for a big trip abroad. To make her savings last, she learned to shop smartly. She often visits thrift stores, seasonal sales, and online platforms to find high-quality items at a fraction of their original cost. She believes it's not just about saving money, but also about being resourceful and making the most out of what's available. One of the things I admire about Sarah is that she doesn't compromise on quality even when shopping at lower prices. She spends time researching and reading reviews to ensure she's getting the best value. Whether it's clothes, electronics, or household items, she always finds something great without overspending. Her patience and attention to detail are impressive. Sarah's approach to shopping has influenced me as well. Now, I often think twice before making impulsive purchases and try to look for better options. It's not just a practical habit, but also a fun challenge that helps me save money and feel more satisfied with my purchases.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move on to part 3. We'll continue discussing the topic of the purchasing behaviors. Why do some people prefer to buy goods at lower prices?
Many people buy goods at lower prices to save money and stick to their budget. They may also feel they're getting a good deal, which can be satisfying. For some, it's about making their money go further so they can afford other things. Buying at lower prices can also reduce financial stress, making life more manageable in the future.
Is it always good to buy cheap products?
Not always. Cheap products can sometimes lack quality and durability, which means you might have to replace them soon. However, if you find a good deal on something reliable, it's a smart way to save money. It's important to balance cost with quality to avoid wasting money in the long run.
How does online shopping affect people's buying habits?
Online shopping makes it easier for people to compare prices and find discounts. It also encourages impulse buying because of constant promotions. While it's convenient, it can lead to overspending if people aren't careful with their choices. Additionally, it allows people to shop from home, saving time and effort.
Do you think discounts and sales influence people's buying decisions?
Yes, discounts and sales definitely influence buying decisions. People are more likely to purchase items when they're on sale because they feel they're saving money. Sometimes, they even buy things they don't need just because the price is lower. Sales create a sense of urgency that makes people act quickly.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.